offense gets ready to take over. They begin the drive with Williams. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 77 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. It's the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 75 yards. Big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Gets around him. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. A solid stiff arm. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off?
Now it's their opportunity. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Williams. A solid run on it. We remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from game. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them. Hey, if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This
back on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now he's forced out right. He's airing it out, and that's caught inside the 30. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. Williams. seam, and he might go all the way. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
2nd and a yard. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And that's caught inside the 30. All the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 52 yards.
Sportsmanship and all that. Other people are thinking about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. But what we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken tackles, and they're leading to a huge touchdown play.
Yeah, none of them more glaring than what we just saw there, but we've seen it throughout this game, whether it's in tight, running through the line, out in open field. They haven't been able to get these runners down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's got it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings.
The 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 75 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Guys set quickly. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35.
Well, no matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
180.
Stafford. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And we've got a timeout.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Aaron Jones.
You take care of the ball, punt it away. What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now.
Gets ready to take over. On first down, Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. On 2nd and 10, Stafford will set up the screen. This is Williams. They'll wind up really got him a first, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. From the gun, here's Stafford. Jones has it, and he's able to, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Williams will try again, and he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC. A great play there as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to pour it on. Hard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Stafford here. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Oh, the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, it's Williams. And shutting him off, now open field. He's at the 40, past the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
He's taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in. Punt this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. On first down, Williams. Fighting through it. He's got space. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 96 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game. Williams. And some room to work. He chucks him aside. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 53 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
50.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. Up defensively, Raekwon McMillan. On second down now. It's Williams. And he's got some space here.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but
he's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 98 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again,
and again.
And again. The pass.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Stafford looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Marvin Jones past the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, 75 yards. Field position thanks to the interception. The busy night continues for Williams. They find some open field here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 20.
Thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run it with Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 12 Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game. This offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Williams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Extra intensity from where we sit is actually frustration, not a good play.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles. They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And they can't bring him down. Room here to run. And now running. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 75 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays.
On 1st down, it's Williams. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40, 30, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A big play there, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
The final shot before the break. Stafford looking downfield for Jones. This is caught at the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them.
A big play there for Detroit. 48 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 51 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And some space here. The 40, the 20, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something's defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It fights him off. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It got his man complete. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kenny Galladay.
From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They run the counter. It's Williams. Again, he finds an opening. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. 53 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because...
18 Gator.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll have it first down past the 40. Shrugs off him. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season.
Gator. Now.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 97 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's...
2nd and 4 from the 31. On the toss, here's Williams. And now running, it's a foot race. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs who have a lot of burst.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably, but that was the toss.
Well, for me, a toss, quarterback takes the...
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. Hakeem Butler. 88 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown on a pickup of 13. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31, as his guys continue to pour it on. There, and the Lions have a first down on the ground. This is Williams. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. Becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
18 Gator.
They'll run on first down. Williams. He's got daylight. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots. 5-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench.
30 base.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
On first down, it's Williams. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 50 yards. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 75 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for, because you spend all week saying, stop the run.
The fourth. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the fourth. On the ground, this is Williams. This will be a 5-yard pick, and they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll keep it on the ground. Williams.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
15 Lonnie. 15 line.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC. Taking it in from a yard out. And the NFC able to use the short field as they cash in for 6. And nothing special there. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Now Williams. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And touchdown! A great play there. Final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And just shedding him off there. And down he goes, but he on the first play of the drive, give him 14. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. 30. 10. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. A big play there. Set to take over. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Oh, what a juke into space. And now running right through it. Again, the stiff arm.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
And oh, so close as he 73 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes. And
the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The NFC, they are your winners as we say so long from the Pro Bowl.
70, Indy. Ready?
They'll run on 1st down. Williams. Oh, now he bowls him over. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
To move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. That's how he 5-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, it's Williams. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a
gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Williams. Evades the tackler, and now some space.
And give him a lot of...
It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 96 yards. Now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
Getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Williams. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 7-yard.
18 Gator. Snap.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. With another. This offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Williams. And he's got room. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. Offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 75 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the...
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On 1st down, it's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions have taken the lead. So much talk this week on the other side about slowing him down, coming off that great performance, NFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but long touchdown run, boom, off to the races.
And it's how he made him miss. A little bit of strength, too. Had to work through contact to get him off of him, and then once he did that, now he put his agility to use and took off.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. Now, as the offense gets set to take over, they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Williams. They juked him. And now off to the races, down the right side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. On this stage, on 1st down, it's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. 15 he goes. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Williams.
I do believe we'll see.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions take it 5-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, it's Williams. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And now look at him go. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.